everybody, and welcome back to the Realm of Vasten. I got a little confused there. Just passing through Oak Grove and Kalahal because we're going for a ride today. You know, I've been thinking what we're planning on doing this month, the month of June. I'm recording this on June 7th, very, very early in the morning. The goal is, going forward here is to do like basically 5-month main seasons, which will have like all the, you know, big giant kingdoms that you've grown used to here in Vasten together, and then have a month sort of in between, and that in between month is going to be for stuff like this world building stuff, a hamlet here or there, maybe just an odd house alongside the road, maybe a little farm, maybe a huge giant farm, things like that. We're in the town of Kalahal, by the way, if you don't know where we are. And you know, I just finished last night. I just finished the last part of Solea that I'm going to be doing, which is great. You know, Solea is essentially done. I'm gonna cough. I'm really close to coughing, but I'm holding it in. I'm not going to let it out. You know, it's good. It's a good thing that we're done with Solea. I feel really good about it. And now I'm ready to move on. To doing some other stuff. And what I want to do is I want to work along the road. So different people are working kind of different directions. A lot of people are headed south from Port Bray, which is, that makes sense because that's headed towards the New Kingdom for Season 4. But a couple people, Callus and I, have been working sort of from Solea backwards, from Solea back to, well, Monument to the Fallen, I guess, is the big giant stretch of road. And I was thinking that maybe what I'll do is I will leave, like, say, I'll ride to White Sands, which I'm headed, this way goes the End Temple, this way goes the whole way up to, actually, you know what? I'm going to go this way, because I think we'll cut the corner. Yeah, instead of go to Treville and go to Spawn, I'll go this way and go past the End Temple. So if we go past the End Temple, then we can ride back through the Whirling Fae, that's Cosmic Dancer's build, and through that Custom Fur Forest, and eventually that'll take us up past sort of Sandrascu, and on the other side of Sandrascu, what's on the other side of Sandrascu? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we'll meet up with, there's another little hamlet there, and I don't remember what it's even called. I would know it if I looked at it, but I can't remember. But there's just a little tiny like wool farming hamlet, and then that will lead us to a purple sheep hamlet, and I don't remember what that one's called either offhand. You know, we have 40. I'm gonna forget them. I forget everything anyway, and I'm especially gonna forget now that we have, you know, more than 40 hamlets. So yeah, so what I want to work on is I want to work on the road, like little things, like even like this, where there's just cobblestone slabs, because we didn't have dirt slabs at the time that I did this. You know, now we do. So I'd like to replace these cobblestone slabs with dirt slabs. It would make a lot more sense, according to what the textures look like. You know, if we had cobblestone as a variant around here, it wouldn't be a big deal. But since that's the only thing, it's kind of weird. Anyway, let's see, what else are we gonna pass? If we go up this way, I don't know. I don't remember what else we're gonna look at. All these little nice little areas. I like these. I like these little caves. I remember doing them. It wasn't all that long ago. A little tiny suspension bridge. That's right. You know, there's not a lot. There's not a lot here. But we're going to get up towards where you've seen me work recently here, the Whirling Fae. There you can see some custom fir trees coming into render over on the left. And oh man, this is really nice. This world is so big. It's so big and so good. I'm so happy that we're going in different directions. We're headed south from Port Bray, which is good. Instead of just continuously going west, I like that we're going back to sort of Port Bray and then heading south, you know? What's in here? Nothing. Oh, birch structure blocks. Okay. Yeah, because this was a custom forest that we used structure blocks on here. As with all the big giant custom forests, that's sort of how we do things. Is this a car? Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. That has the old sticky piston. The sticky piston texture used to be a wheel texture. I did it myself back before we were using Germ's texture pack. I forgot that was there. Well, it just looks like it's been mossed over. That's good. And if you go right up here, that's where the Whirling Fae is. Once it renders in, oh yeah, there it is. Oh man, isn't that cool? That's a cool biome. That's a really cool biome. You know, I happen to know Dee Dee was working out here, but I don't know what she's been working on. I don't see anything. I don't know. I don't see anything. DD, if you're watching this, let me know what you've been working on out here. I don't necessarily see anything different. So, okay, now if you continue on following this road is going to lead to Sandrasku. And what we'll do is we'll take that road out the whole way to White Sands. And it's not that far. It's like a couple Minecraft days ride. In fact, actually, I think I might just go cross-country because I don't want to go through Sandrasku because there's water and there's not a convenient bridge yet. So I think I'm just going to skip it and just kind of head direction this way. Oh, boy. Yeah, the downside of a horse, right? The downside of horses, that is going to be a real pain to get over this water. Well, we'll work it out. I don't have any leads on me. Darn it. I didn't even think about that, but okay. Did I ever mention how big this world is? This world is just huge. This world is just huge. I forgot that I had some nice big wheat fields planted over here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. And this is where basically you can come if you need purple wool. This is the one place in the world you can come if you need purple wool. So yeah, you know, one of the things I've talked about this quite a bit, but one of the things that we've always talked, look how bad this looks, is, you know, rather than have one wool farm with all 16 different colors, I've always thought it'd be cool to have basically 16 different hamlets with, you know, all the different colors of sheep. So you have to travel the world. Again, I'm always on a mission. This world is so big and has so many things in it. I'm always on like a constant mission to make people, whether they like it or not, kicking and screaming to go travel the world. What's this say? I'll take this one as well. Pride said, yeah, this is very old. Pride and I, before season 2, I think. Yeah, before season 2, worked on this together. The big stone arrow. I think, I don't remember why that's there. I think there used to be a split in the road. I think that has since been rectified there because I think the road went the wrong way for a little while and then came back. Man, I can't wait to get Optifine so you can see Germ's cow models because these models are, yeah, I got used to Germ's beautiful models and I've just kind of, it's tough to go back. It's tough to go back to these incredibly square rectangular models. Anyway, so, you know, I'm always on a mission to get people to travel the world. So that's one of the things I talked to Dom about on a live stream where Dom is working on the banking clan local branches. And what the deal is with the local branches is, rather than trade blocks like the banking clan does, like giant building blocks and stuff like that, you still have to go there to do that. But this is Bone Bluffs. Yeah, okay. This was Pride's big solo build back when we allowed solo builds briefly. It was a very brief time in Vasten, but yeah, and that if I click that button, that would go to Port Bray, which is not where I want to go. I want to get to White Sands and then follow the road and see what needs to happen to the road because I think, what happens here? There's nothing. What happened to the road? Was that? I wonder if that road had been moved. I kind of feel like, was there a split in the road? What's going on here? Oh, here, what's this say? Aha. Okay, so that could, it's gotta go this way. This way, okay. To White Sands Scene 2, okay. Thank you, sign person, whoever did the signs. I don't know who did this, who put all those signs up. Man, that's really helpful. Thank you. Hey, if you're watching this, let me know who did it. Who put up all the signs all over the world, helping navigate where things go. There were a couple. Oh boy, that was close. There were a couple that were mistakes I had to fix, but other than that, this has been very helpful, which I don't mind. I don't mind fixing at all. I've forgotten a lot of the names, but when I see a name, I generally know if it's right or not. So I've been able to sort of fix that. Oh, see all this cobblestone? It looks so bad. This didn't used to look bad because this is all gravel, and back when the gravel texture was gray, the cobblestone kind of blended in, but now not as much. Here's a nice area. This area is really cool. This is no, I built this one. Yeah, I built this one. I built this. This was in our creative. I was basically playing completely by myself, and I needed to build a road the whole way from Travail to White Sands. Oh yeah, there's this place too. And so that I did like a creative couple weeks to build all this road. All this road was built in creative. Now I didn't use World Ed or anything like that. It was still, vanilla, but it was built in creative mode. Now, not these buildings, of course, those were back in survival. Just the road parts, you know, like this part here. Pride built this, and this was again in the creative couple sessions that we did to just get the road to White Sands, because I didn't want to spend the entire season building just this road, you know. Back then, especially, there was only one or maybe two of us at the most working at a time, so it was nice to be able to do that kind of stuff a little bit faster. This is an area again that Pride built kind of off by themselves. You know, it's not something that we do anymore. That was a brief period where we did a little bit of this kind of thing, and you can see that it's left unfinished, and maybe eventually we'll come back and finish that up, or at least plant the fields and stuff, just so it looks like it's done. Like, all these are pretty clearly supposed to be fields of different sorts, so we could do that quickly. I don't think that would take all that much time. Let's continue on. All right, it's been a while, and I'll tell you, the road from Treville to White Sands is pretty darn good. Is it absolutely perfect? No, there are a couple bridges that are just a little lame, a little boring, but you know what? We made it the whole way to White Sands, and there was nothing that I felt like I wanted to really stop and fix. Because, like, look, even like this bridge. Is that bridge good? No, it's not good. But you know what? It's okay. It's not like a straight... it's not like a straight dirt pillar or something that goes across a dirt column, you know? So, yeah, it's okay. There's other bridges like this bridge is nothing incredibly amazing, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay, White Sands. I love you, White Sands. We were here for 6 months, probably 6 months building White Sands, and yeah, it was pretty fun. A lot of stuff was learned. Like, here's another really boring bridge, actually, but that's okay. I'm not looking to make everything absolutely perfect on this road, because this road is unbelievably long. It's something like, what did we figure out? Did we figure it was 25,000 blocks or 30,000 from Port Brave? It's really, really, really long. So, you know, one of the, we just, it's just got to be better than just garbage, you know, and then we'll come back and we'll just keep going better. This is a turtle sanctuary that me and Clouto started making before we learned that you can move turtle eggs. Because we didn't know that. We didn't know that back when 113 first came out. It wasn't our fault. This was the original site of White Sands, actually. A little Vasten trivia for you. Before we started White Sands, I thought this is where it was going to be. In fact, actually, there is very possibly a command block. Let me see here. To get back home? Yep, it's still there. Yep, this is where there was going to be a ship there. And then, before actually starting out, we decided that White Sands would have an ink farm in it. And putting it near the ocean is not ideal. Back in those days, things have changed a little how that works. It used to be best to put it out in the middle of a desert with no rivers, you know? So, that's what we did. That's what we did. And then it... just before I started building it, it said, well, it has to be in a river biome. So luckily there was a river there, but not a really good one. So the ink farm that we have it's okay. It kind of quit working in 113 Spigot, but now it seems to be back working again. So in fact, actually, we should be running it now, because we're getting a lot of ink on the server right now, a lot of squid. So we should be running it again, because at some point, that's who knows? Who knows what the future always holds in this kind of thing. There was one area that I started building some ruins. You know, it's right here. It's actually right in this like crook, because this is a big horseshoe shape where the road goes right here. And I thought, well, that would be cool if it went around ruins. So I started building the ruins, and I didn't have a clear vision, and it didn't turn out well. I actually had a whole episode in the can of me building the ruins, and I just didn't think it was good. I felt like the ruins were really oddly symmetrical and oddly shaped, and yeah, so I took them all down. I destroyed the whole thing, and deleted the episode, and you'll never see it. But yeah, you know, I just couldn't quite figure out how to make it work. Couldn't figure out how to make that one work. Now, if I know correctly, we're getting to the end of the desert here, and we're getting close to the beginning of maybe some areas that might need some help. As a matter of fact, I think that, well, yeah, again, it's okay. I don't love the palette of some of the roads. Like, this is just screwy. I wish we had dirt slabs here, but again, that's a small thing, and I'm looking for the the big sort of problems. This village is a bit of a mess. This village is a bit of a mess. I was actually thinking about maybe overhauling this village, maybe? Because it's in a pretty good location, actually. The location is, you know, it's right on the road, which I like. It's in a taiga, which I think would be really fun. The geography of it is really bad, but maybe that's a reason that I should overhaul it. I don't know. If I can find a village that's even in worse shape, maybe I'll do that. But that wouldn't be a bad one to do. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. That's kind of what I'm looking for here as I just travel the roads of Vasten. I'm kind of looking for a village that I want to transform in these episodes in the month of June, and as well as just fix road problems. You know, yeah. Well, we'll see. See if we find anything better. There's some really cool parts of this world. I know I just keep saying, but man, I love I love how big this is. It's like many days of riding between places, but I happen to remember that there was a village coming up here, and I want to take a look at this as a possible village transformation thing, because I'm sure this is a completely vanilla village. Now, it's not the new ones, you know. I'd kind of like to do one of the new ones, but this village would not be too bad. It's actually, from my memory, it's a pretty big village, actually. Yeah, it's not huge, but you know, and its location, again, it's right along the road. It's quite a ways away, so it wouldn't be a bad place to have something. So there's another one I'm going to kind of keep in memory there. I would not mind at all you doing one of those villages. That would be really fun. Yeah, that would be really fun. So again, let's keep that one sort of in mind too. So there's the taiga. Should we do a vote? No, because I'm going to start this before this comes out. I'm trying to build a tiny bit of a backlog to release a bunch of videos here in June. But yeah, maybe. Okay, so we got a taiga and a plains so far. Let's keep searching and see what we can come up with. Some of the bridges are really nice. I really like this one. I remember doing this one too. This has been quite a while ago. It was before season... yeah, you know what? It wasn't before season 3. This was heading towards season 3. This was sort of in our time. That's a nice one, isn't it? Just nothing. It's nothing amazingly spectacular. It's not. This isn't like I'm inventing the great the great artistic work of our Minecraft time. I'm just saying it's just a nice bridge. You know, it's nice to see a little extra detail sometimes in some of these bridges. That is that's a fun one. We should be coming up fairly shortly to Monument of the Fallen, if I remember where that is here. Because Monument of the Fallen, you know, it's yeah, it's definitely we're not too far away from it. I'm sure that it's coming up soon. I'm backtracking just a tiny little bit because I want to show you something that I just ran into. So I just passed Monument of the Fallen. I ran into a couple pillager patrols, which is the first time I've seen those actually in game. You know, I haven't traveled much since we went to 114. I've really been sort of just holed up in Celea, a lot underground and doing that kind of thing. But I found this area. I saw all these like stone things marking out stuff, and I was like, wait a second. What is this? I didn't do this, and I don't remember anyone being out here, but this is Truth's sort of June project, you know, along the road, that kind of thing. So even though we don't go and build our own bases in this world, for the month of June, we're allowed, you know, we're going out and building hamlets and little towns and stuff like that. And look at what this dude's coming out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. This is so cool. So that's Monument of the Fallen, just right over here, like by these the dual suspension bridges. That one and this one. That's how you know it's Monument of the Fallen. Now I was thinking in my head about, well, I could transfer from this because this village actually played into the lore. This is a place where Ranger Thawkins and Ferdinand, if you're following that story, where they stopped, and Thawkins had to send his last message back to Port Bray before sort of venturing into the unknown, because this is kind of the absolute the end of where the Donau kingdom, well, House Donau. This is like the furthest west place that pledges themselves to House Donau, and anything further than this, they don't really have that much contact with. So Thawkins had to send his last message back just in case something happened to him, so another ranger could pick up where he left off. So they stopped here and they went to an inn and stuff. So I was thinking this could be part of the story and part of the lore, and I could redo this village. But this is like right beside this area the Truth's working on, so he may have plans for it. So I'm gonna look elsewhere for a village. But these go on and on and on and on and on. I mean, it is really this is gonna be a huge farm once he's done with this. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. There's another village up here. This is not too far away from Truth's little hamlet that he's working on. Little giant, enormous wheat field hamlet that he's working on. Again, the path went here. You know, when I was doing this, I was looking at it wasn't diamond. I was looking at amidst whenever I was laying out the road, and I was always aiming for villages whenever I could find it, because I always thought that would be really interesting. And yeah, again, I could redo this one. Oh, there we go. The first problem bridge. Well, it looks like we know what to do here. Well, this bridge needs to be redone, so let's stop here. Let me dig a little hole for my horse so he doesn't go away, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do with this. How fast is this? It's weird. I don't know how fast this shovel is. Seems very fast. Okay, get in there. There we go. All right, let's go see what we can do about this. So, how many get out of here? Just one is okay, right? He can't get out with one? Okay. And, how about this? Does that make sense? So I can see where it is? Okay. Okay, first thing I need to do is figure out materials. This isn't that big of a bridge. Oh, and also I found these puppies. Did I do that on camera? I don't think I did. Hey, pups, come here. I need you to stay over here, just sort of out of the way. Okay, let's do that. Can you just here? Come here, up here, so I can see you. Okay, you. Oh, jeez, did I throw an egg at you? I'm sorry. Can you start right there? Okay, cool. All right. So let's see. How do we want to do this? First thing is get rid of this. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we will bring it up to here and get rid of these trees. Okay, so let me get rid of these trees. Let me prep the area, and then we'll build the bridge together. So I just decided to go really, really, really simple on this bridge, and just do something along these lines with some stripped oak. I think it's a kind of nice color combo. And then we're going to decorate it a little bit later. I don't want this to be super ornamental, though. I don't think that really makes that much sense. Because it is kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, really. So, yeah. So, somewhere in the middle between crazy busy and not... And, you know, just a normal sort of amount. But, you know, this isn't ideal for walking, but sometimes I don't mind something like this. If it was all the time, it would be really annoying. But the fact that it's just occasionally something like this, with the little half slab elevation change, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Some of these trees really need to go just to create room to not hit your head on branches. That's always really annoying when you're walking. Okay, so let's finish this up. There we go. No slabs there too. That's not that great. So I was thinking, like, let's see. Let me do this. Knock out this. Okay, and now probably my gut would be I'd probably put slabs here, which I will. Okay, so we'll do slabs right here. That's not a big deal. That's gonna go. I don't know what's faster. This? Nope, that's not faster. That's not faster at all. Okay. So we'll do slabs here, probably fences on the side. Probably it's gonna have to be some like spruce, dark oak, something like that. It can't be oak. Oak will be too bright, I think, because I want to contrast with these stripped oak logs here. So let's see. Let's make a little bit. See what we have. Ooh, you know what else we could do though? I don't have any iron, but we could make. What's this gonna give me? How do you make a wall? Oh, there is no stone wall. Yeah, I forgot about that. We could do something like a stone brick, but I'm just feeling this one's going to be all wood. Don't you think? I do. So let's see. You know, the other option is we'd have. Well, I may have made a mistake here, because I think what I did is I made all of my spruce into planks. Something like this. That's not so bad. This one you can do that with, but none of the others. But that's not so bad at all. Okay, so that's pretty good, actually. I like that. I like that look a lot. So let's do something like this. This is just going to give a little bit of depth. And then maybe stairs on the, like, up above and below. Something like that could be kind of cool. let's see here. I'm not too worried about underneath. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something that's darker. I may need to plant some spruce saplings out here and get them to grow, just to get the fencing. Let me do that and we'll see. Well, I think maybe we're done here. I think maybe we're done here. This is as simple of a bridge as you can possibly get. The one thing I would like to do is I'd kind of like to mess it up a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just kind of trying too hard, you know. Sometimes I feel like I get into that a little bit where, I mean, I could do something like this, you know. I do kind of like that, actually. Just throw in some planks, some oak planks there. Maybe I made a bunch of trapdoors, but the thing I didn't really think about is that it'd be on the bottom, and that just leaves another. Oh, it didn't really feel at that time. Yeah, it's just another little hiccup when you're walking, but it does lead to some just more interesting. It looks like it's been patched a little bit. You know, I do like that look. Once we get our double slabs, which are vertical planks, that would be really cool to use. I use a lot of those. So I don't know. I mean, should we do some of this? I do think some of these would be really nice. Even if we could even do some of these like placed the wrong way, you know what I mean? Like a couple of these things, like I don't know, just like this, like kind of random. I see, like I'm doing a lot of twos here in a row, but just like I think that's nice. I kind of wish they went the other way, but I don't think a trapdoor is not gonna look right there. I mean, we could even do something like this. Oh yeah. See, but then I think that's gonna be kind of weird. So I don't know how to make this look like it's kind of, you know, I want to make it look like it's been through the ringer a little bit. So maybe it's just some stuff like that. That kind of looks okay. You know, it's kind of been like it's been broken and repaired, and some of it's down. I'm not sure if I love it, to be honest. A couple of these are different ways. That'd be nice. Oh, the problem with this is not going to be walkable. Yeah, I don't like that. So I don't know. I'm still searching. You know, I'm still searching. We could do a couple of these things like this. In fact, actually, we could do a couple things. Oh, there we go. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Let me grab all this stuff, pick it all up. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. So, you know, with the reality of needing to build a lot of bridges and stuff like that over a lot of ground, like at some point when you're like, yeah, I mean, there's no reason why this bridge couldn't just look like this, you know, and call it, let's see see what we can do here. If I did this and oh, that's not gonna do that. And this, you know what? I might even just like just very few of these, even, or none even. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like something like that. Is that better? I think it is. You know what? I think it is. I think I'm going to do away with all these. I think I'm going to do away with all these here. I don't really like the way it turned out. I don't think it's very good. And let's just get rid of this and replace them all with the 3 different versions. So we have the trapdoors, we have the double planks, which are going to be planks running the other way, and that's going to be a really good look. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some spruce. However, I'm not going to have enough to do this. So let me do this. I guess let me work this out. I think we did it. I like it a lot more without those. Now, could I have like one little dip here or something? Yeah, I guess I could. Like, we could do one like that, and that would be fine. I don't think it's a big deal, though. I'm just going to collect my materials, which I just realized I forgot to do. Yeah, I think it's good. Hey, by the way, I just want to plug this, just in case. Just today that I'm recording this on Saturday, the Wells Night tour of Season 3 of the Realm of Vasten came out. So if you are so inclined to go check that out, and especially if you come from this video to over there, please leave Wells a comment just saying thank you. Thanks for checking it out. I just think it's just really cool that that, you know, a large YouTuber is willing to sort of just showcase you know, what we're doing. I just think it's super cool, and it makes me really happy. So yeah, leave a thank you to Wells Night for for showing that off, would you? Okay, so yeah, I think little ones like that are totally cool. We could use stairs, but I'm not overly concerned. I think this is just fine. I think it's just fine. There's a lot more bridges and stuff to do, but next episode I'm gonna be looking for our like town, our hamlet, our area that we're gonna redo over the month of June. I have I think a fun project sort of set aside to do for that, and so we'll be doing that. The one last thing I did as I started work on this, I don't think I showed it. Maybe I did. I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to dump some of these here. Yeah, there's a little cave here. This was a natural cave. I thought, well, let's just make it into something. You know what I mean? Like, let's just make it look like it's an actual thing. So why not? And I think, yeah, I think just a couple of these actually really would help. Maybe this here. And here and here. Oh, there we go. And maybe here? Like, out in the middle of the road? Yeah, that'd be cool, actually. Yeah, anyway, just you know, you're riding a horse or walking or whatever, and you're like, oh, there's an old mine shaft or something along those lines. We could even do something like this. That's actually really nice. That's actually really nice. I like that too. Yeah, just show that people used to live here. I think that's a really cool thing. There. I like that. Just as it's just sitting around. We just have this stuff sitting around, and I was thinking maybe something like this. Like, this doesn't have to be like absolutely earth-shatteringly amazing. It's just like, you know, show, hey, oh yeah, they're way back in the olden days, people used to live here. I think that's really cool. So, and it's been a long time since it's been used, you know, just some cobbled, yeah, that kind of stuff. Man, that kind of stuff along the road is awesome. So, yeah, and we're not going to do this kind of stuff along the road outside of right around civilized, or, you know, areas that have points of interest, because that stuff is kind of a drag to walk over. Horses are okay, but, last thing, you know, I had to walk here from Monument of the Fallen after the Wells tour, because I was here working, and Wells like, hey, let's do this. So, I teleported to him so we could do it really quickly. Then I had to walk back, and then I had to walk the way back because my horse is here. But on the way back, I found leather armor in a chest alongside the road, and I found some lapis at Truth's base. Hey, Truth, I stole your lapis. I'm sorry if you were saving them for something, but I just took one, and I dyed it blue. And how cool is that? Isn't that cool? Wait, it's not that cool when you can't see it. Can I get out of this? Oh man, this horse sucks at jumping. Okay, yeah. Anyway, cool. Wait, can I show this? No. I can't. I really wanted to get a screenshot. I just don't know how to do it. Okay, well, whatever. We'll see you all next episode from the Realm of Vasten. Thanks so much for coming by. Don't forget to subscribe to all my friends. And yeah, hey, any new folks who are coming over from the tour? My horse is going insane. My horse is dancing for you. That's what's happening. My horse is dancing for you. Welcome to the Realm of Vasten. You're going to have a great time here. We are all really excited to have you. So we'll see you next episode. Hey folks, especially the new people, welcome to the channel, welcome to the world, the Realm of Vasten. Man, I am so happy to see new eyes check out this wonderful world that we're creating. A special thanks to my YouTube members, my patrons up there. You guys make all the difference. You pay for the special tour server that we have out there. I could not do that if it weren't for you, so thank you so much for that and all the support that you've given to me, my friends who build here, my family, and I appreciate it very much. So we'll see you all next episode. Oh man, we're starting a big project next time, so can't wait to do it. See ya.